I forgot to film me actually picking these up from Walgreens, so that whole walking sequence in the beginning was pointless. But basically today I decided that I wanted to make a video that I planned for a really long time. I thought I was gonna film it with like more friends, but I decided that I kind of just wanted to get it out of the way, and I had a lot of photos piling up and I wanted to use them. Basically, this wall behind me is notorious for being so blank and plain and blank. Even though all of my decor is on this side of the room. I have vinyls, I have this little fucking squawk bird, I got shoes, I got Reese's Puffs, I got all this stuff, plus my setup. All my stuff is here, but the wall behind me is always blank because I never knew what to actually put on this wall, except my Supreme poster. But I always had this idea. What if I went to Walgreens and printed out a bunch of small photos of inspirations, photos I've taken, YouTube thumbnails, screenshots from videos that I like, all this kind of like inspiration stuff, and kind of just build like a collage of shit that like kind of makes up my life in a way. So that's what we have right here. I have 31 photos, and that came out to be $14.75 for 31 photos, which really, like, that's pretty good. Like I said, I've been kind of saving these photos on my computer for a while, and I'll say like half of them were kind of selected today, like kind of rushed. So think of this as like a first addition to the wall, and slowly as time goes on, I will add more and more photos. Maybe I'll take photos down like if things aren't like relevant to me anymore. And again, mind you, some of these are photos that I have literally taken myself, or that I just found on the internet, or screenshots from shit that I care about. So first thing, we have Ye and Cardi performing at Rolling Loud. Again, I just found this online and I thought it was tough. And printing it in the square, again, like remember, these are like 40 cents. Printing on the square, I definitely think looks pretty tough. Next, this, I should show it with this one too. These two photos, these are cover arts for two songs I really like, both by the same artist that goes by the name of Sarah Unholy. This song's name is What I Want, and it's very TikTok-y and new gen, but it opened my ears to a genre that I wasn't familiar with before. And this album cover, or not album cover, but kind of album cover, because there are multiple songs that use this cover. Some of the hardest non-hip-hop songs I've ever heard. Like, I'll put the example, like I'll put my favorite song on the screen right now that uses this cover. Bangers. But yeah, these are two song cover arts. When I used to, listen, when I used to grind Smash Bros like crazy, I would use a lot of Lil Mac. I would main Lil Mac. So I'm gonna cut this out, like all the white out, and I'm just gonna like slap it onto some part of the wall, but just imagine like it's just a cutout of him. So those were the only square ones I have. Now all of them will be full size, so a thick stack. First one, banger already. First one, yo, these look so good. On camera it's gonna be really shiny and hard to show, but this is Tyler's performance of Igor, which he won the Grammy for. This is his Grammy performance of Igor. Let's see the next one. This, the Donda like listening party or watch party. This was hard. Dude, these look so good. Like they printed so well. This is ASAP Rocky in his music video Riot. One of like my favorite songs he's made. I really like the song a lot. It was at like the end of the music video. Also from Riot, his chain, his like army soldier chain, like shooting a Tommy gun. Next we have Ye in his Closed on Sunday music video. This is also from Closed on Sunday. These little bug looking SUVs or trucks are my favorite. Again, Closed on Sunday. No, this is not Closed on Sunday. This is this also could be not, no, this is Closed on Sunday. This is Follow God. What does it mean to follow God when he's with his dad and he's like doing the little dance in the beginning? Damn, these photos look clean. Remember, each of these photos are like 38 cents, I believe. Bro, if you want to do this too, please do it. Call me if you get lost. The end card at the end of Lumberjack. That's what this is, at the end of Lumberjack. Then this is Tyler's Okra music video for his song Okra, a really good song. This is Ye, modeling for, I believe it was Balenciaga Spring Summer 2022. Wearing like a security vest. I like this photo a lot. I found it on like Pinterest, I believe, but I knew about it. I knew about this look and about this outfit and about that whole like mud show thing they did. But yeah, this photo's tough. I'm not even gonna say what this is. If you know, you fucking know, bro. This is one of the best episodes ever. I'm not even gonna say from what. This is too niche, bro. But you should know what it is. Hey, who's that? Hey, focus. Who that? Type beat. Yo, this photo's too hard, bro. Me and Juan, shout out to you, Juan, bro. We had to redo this photo so many times. We had to get the flash perfectly. And I don't know, like if y'all don't know, this is not just like this camera. I took this photo with this camera. This camera, in order to like do a shutter, like to actually get the photo, like to get the camera to shutter, it needs enough light to focus on something. And we did this at night. So even though we used a flash, which gave it enough light to actually produce the image, it needed to focus before I jumped over the skateboard. And like, bro, this photo took a while and I'm giving it all the gas. Like, look at my face, bro. That's his bike, Sabrosa bike. It's a really good bike. Jumping over his skateboard in his little like driveway. This photo's tough. And then the next one, yo, these photos come out so good and they're almost like quarters to print, bro. Me holding his bike. That's too gas, bro. Too hard. Next one, ASAP Rocky. I forgot what performance this was, but this was not that long ago. This was recent. Yeah, I like this photo a lot. Very exposed, like very overexposed, really cool. Let's see, next one. Ooh, Ass Pizza holding up the Hardee's logo. Ass Pizza 2021, big inspiration right here. Artist, designer, fucking troublemaker, fire guy right here. Shout out Ass Pizza, bro. This is ASAP Rocky in his music video for Shittin' Me. It was a song that they used in that one Need for Speed game. It was Need for Speed Unbound. He had like a big role in the game, I'm pretty sure. Like they put him in the game with like a custom car and everything. I like this photo right here, it's good. I'm pretty sure it was the thumbnail for that video as well. This is me at a Popeyes. That's it, that's all the context you get. This is me at a Popeyes. Listen. Big growl. I told y'all some of these would be stupid, okay? But I like it, okay? Big mongrel. In the onesie, bro, playing Fortnite. Even though there's no Fortnite in this clip. That reaction, bro, just like prime competitive Fortnite right here. That's what the prime players looked like. Oh shit, this is the rap. Yo, it looks so clean just as like a card. Oh my gosh, this is the Raph Simmons Riot like runway. Like this was the show. Autumn Winter 2001-2002. I watched this with you, Ailing Doll. Shout out Ailing Doll. Bro, sometimes we just hop on the Discord at night and we just be watching these runways. And this is like one of the craziest one I saw. So, or like, yeah, this is like the craziest show I've watched. And also, yeah, big inspiration for something I may want to do in the future. Is this a familiar face? Like, nigga, what is that, bro? This kid came in my house, uninvited, yeah? Nah, he probably was invited, but he raided my pantry for a pickle and a pear. Put his shirt over his head, walked into my room with dirty socks, and I just snapped this photo real fast and stretched it out, and now I have it forever. Also, if you, for real, if you actually do recognize this photo, because it's on my channel, it is video 189 out of 365. On the Walgreens little like computer where you edit the photos and you select the settings for how you want them to print and stuff and the crop and everything like that, you can add text and like frames for free. So on all of these thumbnail ones, I added the actual like which video it is on my channel. So this is actually video 189. Should be quite a few more. Yep, there you go. This is the School's Out video. When I'm holding up the fist of the American flag, this is the School's Out video. 206 out of 365. It would be so sick to print out every single one of my thumbnails. It's just some of them, like some of my thumbnails are lame. So I got a couple good ones here. I got this one where I photoshopped my face onto my Skate 3 character, and at the bottom it says 213 365. Jumping at the mega park. I really like this photo. Big one right here, bro. Big one right here. Visionary MP4. Probably like one of my greatest videos. One of my best days in the last year. Like one of the best days just ever, bro. 258 out of 365. Whoops, almost bend it. 258 to 65. These videos are still up. This is the thumbnail for it. Next. 261 through 65. Me hitting on Isaac Velasquez. That green! I edited in the little... Nah, that's not an edit. That's real. That really popped up. Never mind. The green meter, the splash meter, that really popped up. On your head. Green! Shout out to Adam for... Technically, yeah, Adam got this photo because he filmed this entire video. Shout out to Adam. Wow, bro. Combat MP4 268 365. Too hard. Us looking at the creation. Shout out JDC, Big G, Big Dog. I took this photo. He sat right there. Right, where's the laser? Right here. And I shined this laser in his eye to get this dope ass fucking photo. Again, 301 365. Ooh, this one's too cold. Another thumbnail. 296 365. You got Isaac front flipping in there, Ian between the legs, Josh with the reaction, Tomas with the Jewish yoga pose, and Adam already in the pool because he doesn't know how to lift his fat feet off the ground. And then the little sneaky peeky like Michael in the very back, sitting on the chair right there. Big G photo. This photo took quite a few tries to get, but it's actually sick. This one, it's not a thumbnail, but it's still from that 261 video. I still put the number there, but you can't see it because everything's overexposed. Me locking down Isaac. Hell yeah. And then me blocking him, not really. I don't remember if this was actually a real block, but I like these photos a lot. Okay, this is the last one. Video 1, let's see if you can read it. 157 365. Blitzkrieg. When me and Michael in his little Crocs, look at him. When we raided one of our friends and just absolutely abused them and then rode their little go-kart afterwards. Whew, okay, well, I guess time-lapse me putting all of these onto this wall. I have some electric tape and I'm gonna try to make it work, like make it look kind of cool. And again, the idea is to like slowly fill this wall with like more and more photos I find online of things I care about, more screenshots from videos I love, more photos I take with friends, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna throw these up on the wall now and you'll see the reveal in a second. That's what it looked like for now. It doesn't look exactly how I thought in my head. There's definitely some type of like color coordination which makes it look pretty cool. Turn this light on. But yeah, you got kind of like the lighter bluer colors on the left side, and then like the darker colors on the right. We got the Raph Simmons thumbnail, like aura farming, like separated from everything else. But this section is like definitely my favorite, like how these three go together with the no violence, and then these two of me with the BMX, they look like they came out of like some type of magazine, bro. These four right here, I kind of got like a collage going with the basketball little scenes, and then next to the mongrel, the Celio next to the mongrel, that looks cool. Yeah, this is just like the first addition to the wall. Like I said, this is the first like what, 31 images I think. I have some Thrasher magazines and some Marvel magazines that I got from a garage sale like a few videos ago. I made videos about getting both of those. But the Thrasher magazines definitely have some good stuff. I could rip out of them and put them on the wall, same with the comic. But yeah, you guys will slowly see me add to this wall. No more blank wall. This is what we got for now. I'm gonna reorganize some of the posters. I wish I had a better way to put them on the wall, like some blue tack or something, because I don't want to use thumbtacks, because it would be super easy, but the way I'm overlapping everything, then everything would end up having little holes in it. I like the way it turned out. It looked cool in the room. It looks small, but in person, like all the pictures are not that small. So when they all like come together, it looks like a pretty big collage. And yeah, I'm gonna add all the way around. I think the placement of it is decent as well. I like the height, it's pretty good. And hopefully it looks half decent in the videos. I'm about to just shoot this thumbnail real fast and get this up because what time is it? 10:22. This took so long, this took a while, and the camera's gonna die. So yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe, and if not, I will give y'all a reason to tomorrow.